In an interview to a Swedish national daily, President Pranab Mukherjee has said the Bofors controversy was media trial and not a scandal. The president added that no court had established so far that it was a scandal. Days ahead of his state visit to Sweden, President Pranab Mukherjee commented on the scandal in an interview. Mukherjee said, and I quote, "First of all, it is yet to be established that there was a scandal. No Indian court has established it. I was the defense minister of the country long after Bofors, and all my generals certified that this is one of the best guns we have. In fact, till today, Indian Army is using it." In 1986, when the Congress was in power, Swiss arms manufacturer Bofors landed a 1,500 crore rupees contract to supply guns to India. The Swedish media reported that the company had paid massive kickbacks to Indian politicians and defense officials. The case had lost the Congress and the then Prime Minister Rajiv Gandhi the general elections in 1989. The President, who will leave for Sweden on the 31st of May, also spoke on various other issues such as the Indian economy, increasing rapes in India, Indian culture and life at the Rashtrapati Bhavan.
Well, first point is no Indian court has given a verdict on it, and though process of trial is going on, and unless some authoritative institutions describe it as a scandal and punish it, how could you say that it is a scandal? You may have some doubt, you may have some suspicions, but that's not the proof.
I don't make any comments on President's statement. मैं उसके बारे में कुछ कह नहीं सकता. उन्होंने क्या कंडीशन में कहा, आपको उनसे ही पूछना पड़ेगा. If you ask me quality of Bofors, then they are good.
मेरा ख्याल है कि राष्ट्रपति ने जो बातें कही हैं वो बिल्कुल सही कही हैं कि जिस प्रकार से बोफर्स को लेकर उस समय के प्रधानमंत्री राजीव गांधी पर कीचड़ उछाला गया वो सच नहीं था और लोगों ने इस बात को बाद में रियलाइज किया.
लेकिन ये मीडिया ट्रायल था मानते हैं?
बिल्कुल, एक तरह से चूँकि पोजीशन और मीडिया दोनों का ट्रायल था और ये बात सिद्ध हो गई कि उसमें कुछ भी नहीं था.
India is absolutely correct. Bofors was a mind-numbing exercise in slander, and people in the BJP built political careers out of that slander. Ultimately, no court of law found anything in the Bofors matter, and even the BJP government, the then BJP government, led by Mr. Atal Bihari Vajpayee, did not even have the temerity to file an appeal against the decision of the Delhi High Court.
Deputy Editor Smita Sharma is now joining us with a perspective on that story. Smita, how significant are these comments from President Pranab Mukherjee, considering the NDA is celebrating its one-year anniversary today and is out to prove that the previous governments of the Congress have been corrupt?
Well, clearly, Maha, coming from Pranab Mukherjee, a man, of course, who is known for his more than 4 decades of political innings, who has served in various capacities, of course, across Congress governments, right from defense to finance to external affairs portfolios, and who is now the President of India, who seldom gives these interviews, but,
That's right.
coming out and speaking candidly on this Bofors ghost, which in a way continues to haunt the Congress, regardless of the status of the court cases, regardless of those multiple investigations that had been launched post, of course, that major scam that rocked India in 1986. Allegations of the 1,500 crores of howitzer guns deal by that Swiss company Bofors, where all these serious accusations were leveled, that severe, in fact, heavy kickbacks were really paid to Indian politicians. So Pranab Mukherjee's statements, he has given this interview to the Swedish daily, which is the Dagens Nyheter, and its editor-in-chief, in fact, Peter Wolodarski, who can be seen in that interview frame, interviewing Pranab Mukherjee, and he seems to be speaking his mind out. So clearly, while we saw the Defence Minister Manohar Parrikar not willing to really react too much to what the President had said, but some might actually question, for a President who is supposed to be, obviously, above all political parties, and he is is supposed to be leading this constitution. So for him to be coming out and speaking so openly on an issue that had rocked the country will of course raise a lot of eyebrows.
Yes, but perhaps that question was put to President Pranab Mukherjee and therefore he took that liberty to answer that question. But Smita, the defense establishment, if I can come to you about that, also concedes, as the president there in his interview also said, that these guns have actually proved their worth.
Well, that's right. We in fact heard even the current Defence Minister Manohar Parrikar in fact reiterated the same, that as far as the quality of the guns is concerned, nobody across, the defence establishment really sort of questions the quality of the gun. It was those alleged kickbacks that led to that huge furor and even cost Rajiv Gandhi in fact the elections in 1989. That of course is the serious thing, and several investigations launched over the years both in India and in Sweden. Remember, in Sweden in fact we have seen Jawaharlal Nehru, he was one of the first prime ministers who visited Sweden. Rajiv Gandhi had also visited Sweden in 1988, but this is really the first visit of an Indian president to Sweden, and that's why in fact a lot of attention being drawn to this visit, and also given the fact that Pranab Mukherjee is again somebody who is known to speak his mind out on all sorts of issues, be it political to constitutional, even while he's there in Rashtrapati Bhavan.